Good morning, class. Check it out. We've got our first lesson today, and our lesson is really just a lesson in trying to figure out how to do Cornell notes. So here's a made-up math lesson, and we're going to call it New Math. Our vocabulary for this made-up math lesson is swooshy, Elmo, and frazzle. Make sure you leave some space in your notes to write the definition of each of these words. Let's take swooshy first. A swooshy has the symbol like a Nike sign, and if you do 5 swooshy 7, you get 17. 6 swooshy 3, you get 15. Can anybody figure out what it is I'm doing? Take a moment, pause me if you need to. All right, here's the swooshy rule. Now that another problem has appeared, our swooshy rule is this. Take the first number, like 5 here, double it, and then add it to the second number, which is 7. So it's going to be 5 times 2 plus 7. Here, let's check it for this next one. 6 times 2 plus 3. That works, gives me 15. And this last one, what do you think the answer is? Excellent, if you said 5. Our next vocabulary term is an Elmo, and the symbol is this little face right here that kind of almost looks like Elmo, but not really, but who cares? All right, look at an Elmo. When you do an Elmo, you do it with 3 numbers, so you can Elmo 521. That's what this is going to be right here. When you Elmo 521, you get 8. Can anybody figure out what the rule is? Think about it. I'm going to tell you what the rule is. The rule is to take 5, add it to 2, and then add it to 1. Yes, we're just adding 3 numbers together. Finally, our last vocabulary term introduces the concept of a frazzle. Yes, it is a frazzle. It is really merely a squiggly line. So if you do 7 frazzle 6, you get 1, and 5 frazzle 3, you get 2. I think you guys are geniuses. You know exactly what it is. If I take 9 frazzle 4, we get exactly 5. You guys are good. Frazzle is just my fancy way of saying subtract. Now that we have those terms defined, let's do some example problems. Our first one is using new symbols together. So we have 2 frazzle 3. Nope, just lied to you. Say it again. We've got 2 swooshy 3. And then after we do that, we're going to frazzle 4 because we've got parentheses, and we remember we got to do what's in the parentheses first. So as I look at this, I have to remember what a swooshy is. Well, a swooshy was that I take this number, double it, and then add it to this last number. So 2 swooshy 3 would be, exactly, it's 7. Because 2 times 2 is 4, plus 3 is 7. You got it. And now it's 7 frazzle 4. What was a frazzle? Oh, yeah, subtraction. So 7 minus 4 is 3. So the answer to this whole thing is just a 3. Pretty cool. Let's take this next example. An Elmo. An Elmo is not just on Sesame Street. For all of you watching, you should be giggling now. That was funny. But we remember that the Elmo was really pretty simple. It's kind of like 1, 2, 3. You just add them together. So I'm just adding 4 plus 7 plus 3. When I add those delightful numbers together, I get 14. And that's it. So your assignment for tonight is merely to review the new math note-taking form, which is Cornell Notes. Do your best. Make sure you can get online and check out the video, and we might have a surprise later on at the end.